Hey, Alister Gray here. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. In this video, I'm talking to you about how to take inspired action. You see, all of us often get caught in the day-to-day grind, the everyday activity, and quite often that mode feels like firefighting, right? It feels like we're just reacting to the everyday tasks and to-dos or the problems that show up. Now the difficulty of that is that we very seldom listen to our intuition. We very seldom take a moment to say, what is it that feels inspired in me that is not only going to help me navigate the present, but is going to shoot me towards the bigger dream, the bigger outcome, the bigger vision that I have for my life. Now this is where inspired action comes in. You know, how do we tune in to this deeper area of wisdom, this deeper sense of intuition within us, and then listen to it? Well, some of the ways are that you have to find time each day to quieten the mind and reset yourself. You know, many people, including myself, meditate in the morning. Some meditate in the evening, but very few people take time throughout their day to reset. You know, in those moments or transitions between meetings or calls, or in those transitions between Zoom video conferences, in those moments, we often just go from one task to the next without thinking. We go from one task to the next without taking a moment to breathe and to check in and tune in. Does that resonate? How often do you find yourself going from one thing to the other very quickly, and by the end of the day, you get there and you think, whew, thankfully I got through that. But there's no inspiration. You know, we're just going from one thing to the next. We have very little time for this greater source of energy to come through us, for this inspiration and creativity and innovation to come through us. That is inspired action. And the way in which we tap into it is by stopping, by pausing and checking in. You know, taking 3, 4, 5 minutes to breathe and say, is what I'm about to do next the most important thing? What could I do that would inspire me in this next meeting? What can I do that would inspire the people who I'm engaging with in the next meeting? Is this next meeting, call, Zoom conference in alignment with my bigger purpose and picture? If I could do one thing today that would take me closer to my dreams, what would it be? We need to find time to tune in to ourselves and ask ourselves those questions that will help us identify those actions which are inspired. Because taking action is easy. Maybe not always easy. But doing actions which are reactive, i.e. things that are in the diary, things that show up as problems or issues or challenges, those are the things that most of us find ourselves responding to or reacting to every single day. But very few of us take the time to tune in and ask ourselves those questions which are going to evoke and provoke inspired action to come through us. So if this resonates with you today, I'm going to encourage you to do 3 things. Find some time to stop. Literally to stop, breathe, center yourself. I often do it by sitting with my feet flat on the floor, close my eyes, breathe and concentrate on my breath. And then I move to number 2. I then ask questions. What would I love to experience in this moment? Is this next meeting going to inspire me, or how can I bring inspiration to it? Have I achieved anything today that will take me closer to my big vision? Have I worked on my bigger plans? Have I felt lit up today? And then based on those questions, I open my eyes and I go to number 3, and that is I take a pen out and I write up whatever inspiration came through me on a bit of paper, ideally a journal, but on something where you can capture the inspiration that came through you. And if the inspiration is reaching out to someone, if the inspiration is saying, I've not taken an action which is in line or in alignment with my bigger vision or dream, write down what comes up, write down the inspiration, and then use that to take action at some point throughout your day. Ideally, immediately, if you have the time, but at some point commit to doing the few things that show up in that moment where you're tuning in to your wisdom and your intuition. I hope this helps. Let's take inspired action today. Let's find the time to tune in, to check out from the world around us and tune in to this incredible guided system that lives within each and every single one of us. I hope this inspires you. I'd love to hear what you think, and I look forward to connecting soon. Take care and stay grateful. Bye-bye. If you liked this video and you would love to see more, then please subscribe to my channel. I'll be releasing 2 to 3 videos per week, and I would love for you to join me. Also, click the button on the screen if you want to see more content right now. Have an awesome day.